Hey, welcome to another episode of Formidable Classic. We've got a great bunch of people here today. Starting from the top corner, we've got Joe. Joe, how's it going?
Yeah, it's going pretty well. I'm having a good year trivia-wise. Just hope I can get this elusive third winning classic.
And moving along, you haven't seen him in a while, but he's back again. He's Richie. Richie, how's it going?
Good, man. I'm actually running out of things to say at this point. Good game. Let's do it.
Moving along, we've got James. James, how's it going?
Doing all right. We're glad to be here, and thank you for having me.
And moving along, we've got Jimmy. Jimmy, how's it going?
Oh, hey. I want to know how much Richie pays you for being on the show every week.
I'm not going to disclose that.
Moving along, we've got Dan. Dan, how's it going?
I'm doing good. Looking for my second win of the year and my second win of today. I was on a previous trivia and I did pretty good. So maybe it's my lucky day. Who knows?
And next along, he hosted Thursdays. He's actually playing today. It's Amaru. Amaru, how's it going?
Both times, Mac is with me. This is all geek, right? Because I just got out of Geek Brain, and I'm still there. So, this is what we're asking for now, correct?
Hope so. Hell yeah.
And last but not least, we've got Kevin. Kevin, how's it going?
I'm doing quite well. I'm here to eventually get a win here. I doubt it.
But with that being said, how Formula Classic works is the first round we've got 8 questions in 8 different categories. Everyone gets a point, and then at the end, the lowest 2 scoring people will be eliminated, and we go to round 2, which we'll get into once we get past round 1. But your first question is coming in the realm of animation. Which MCU actor has voiced a character in Cars, Minions, and Toy Story 3?
You're right.
5. Yep. In animation, which MCU actor has voiced a character in Cars, Minions, and Toy Story 3? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat.
Oh, just in there. Which MCU actor has voiced a character in Cars, Minions, and Toy Story 3?
Oh.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down.
It's hard to see mine, Malcolm. It's going to be a little hard to see mine.
Joe.
I've probably got 2 out of 3. Michael Keaton.
Richie.
I totally mind blank. Benedict Cumberbatch.
James.
Michael Keaton.
Jimmy.
You son of a gun. Also Michael Keaton.
Dan.
Yeah, I put Mark Ruffalo. It's hard to see that. Obviously,
Amaru.
I asked and I shall receive, but I almost missed Michael Keaton.
And Kevin.
I also put in Michael Keaton, also drew a tiny card, and it said vroom vroom.
Michael Keaton is correct.
Nice.
hold on, Malcolm. I'm gonna get another pen. All right, real quick
Oh,
here.
good.
Yeah, give me a second. Just want to get another pen. This pen dried up, so I got to get a new one.
But yeah, the characters he played is Chick Hicks, Ken, and Walter Nelson in Minions.
Who has seen Minions?
Apparently, a lot of people. I think it made about $1 billion. So.
I've seen it twice.
All right. Your next question is coming in drama. Who played the character of Brandon in Shame? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Richie.
Michael Fassbender.
James.
Michael Fassbender.
Jimmy.
Nope.
Dan.
Michael Fassbender.
Amaru.
Yeah, I'm wrong. I said Lucas Hedges.
Kevin.
The master of magnetism, Michael Fassbender.
And Joe.
No, I had the other long surname, Jake Gyllenhaal.
The next question comes in the round of sci-fi. In Blade Runner 2049, what is the name of the female replicant that Kay finds in a box under a tree when he kills Sapper Morton?
Hey.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Jimmy.
I don't know. Nexus.
Dan.
I just put a letter L.
Amaru.
I guess Sarah.
Kevin.
I guess Nora.
Joe.
Ava?
Richie.
I haven't seen it. I guess Laura.
James.
Shot in the dark, Alicia.
It is Rachel.
Okay.
Damn it.
Wrong female name. Dang it.
Moving on to the category of directors. Who directed The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and Sing?
Would you say that one more time? I'm sorry.
Yep. Who directed The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and Sing? Five.
Can you repeat that? Sorry, my pen can't move.
It's all good. Who directed The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and Sing? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Dan.
I had no clue. I just put Tim Story.
Amaru.
I swear I just put directors' names together. James Bobbin?
Kevin.
I went with Pete Docter.
Joe.
Shot in the dark. Eric Idle.
Richie.
I just said someone was singing the name Brian Singer. Yeah.
James.
Mike Moon.
Jimmy.
Can I get dodgeball questions?
The answer to that is no, and the answer to this.
Oh!
Oh no!
What was it?
Well, you technically.
froze,
What
Malcolm.
would
Yeah.
you say? You paused.
What was
The
it?
answer is. Yeah, it was Garth Jennings is the answer to that question.
Oh, on tip of my tongue.
Okay.
The next question comes in fantasy. What year was Cool World released?
Cool World.
Cool World.
Oh, Cool World.
Oh, gosh.
I thought a Ghost World.
Oh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Dan.
1993.
Amaru.
Oh, 92.
Kevin.
1993.
Joe.
93.
Richie.
89.
James.
1992. I'm sorry.
Yeah, and Jimmy.
99.
92 is correct. Amaru and James getting that point.
Nice work.
I sandwiched on a guess.
The next question comes in the category of war. What is it good for?
Absolutely.
It's fantastic.
That question is, what war was Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence set in?
E.
And I'll go let my dog out in a minute.
That's a deep cut movie. It's not even an American movie.
I've never heard of this film.
Never.
Yeah.
It's
What about
real life.
movies count, Jimmy?
All right. Pens down. Amru.
Oh, you didn't do a count.
Yeah, you didn't do a count.
I will give you a
Right.
beat for that. What war was Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence set in? But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Amaru.
And another guess. World War One.
Kevin.
Vietnam.
Joe.
World War One.
Richie.
World War One.
James.
World War II.
Jimmy.
If that's the movie I'm thinking of, World War One.
Dan.
World War One.
World War II is the correct answer.
God.
I thought it's two of them.
Next question comes in actors and actresses. Which actor has played a playwright, a news anchor, a detective, and an IRS agent?
What was that last one?
IRS agent.
Sector.
Can you repeat the question?
Yeah.
I can do that. Which actor has played a playwright, a news anchor, a detective, and an IRS agent? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah.
Jesus.
I'll give you that. I only said pens when you said repeat, so it was that close. Which actor has played a playwright, a news anchor, a detective, and an IRS agent?
God, I want to say. Oh man, I don't know why I want to say this, but
And 5, 4, 3,
Repeat.
2, 1.
That's
Which actor has played a playwright, a news anchor, a detective, and an IRS agent?
I don't know why I want to go with this, but I'm going to go with this one, and I just
Yeah.
have a feeling it's
I
wrong.
have like 3 names running through my head right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kevin.
Pierce Brosnan.
Joe.
Kenneth Branagh.
Richie.
Will Ferrell.
James.
Steve Carell.
I said Will Ferrell.
Dan.
Michael Keaton.
Amaru.
I also said Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell is the correct answer. So
I changed the last second.
Jimmy and
Amaru got it.
Oh, I was going to change. I was going to ask for a repeat and change to Will Ferrell. God damn it.
It's the IRS one that gave it for me.
Yeah,
the,
so-
other, the other guys?
so he played playwright in The Producers, news anchor in
Oh.
Anchorman, detective in Holmes and Watson, and IS agent in Stranger Than
Stranger.
Fiction.
Oh, God.
And
Oh.
the last question comes in the category of movie quotes. What parody movie will you hear this quote? With a backup dancer, I mean, that's nasty. That's lower than a security guard. At least security can get you backstage. She don't love herself. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. In the category of movie quotes, which parody movie will hear this quote? With a backup dancer, I mean, that's nasty. That's lower than a security guard. At least security can get you backstage. She don't love herself.
What?
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Joe.
Scary movie.
Richie.
It is a scary movie.
James.
What?
Don't be a menace to South Central out drinking your juice.
That's a good guess.
I also guess scary movie.
Dan.
I had Men in Tights.
Amaru.
Robin Hood Men in Tights, but I
Uh,
knew it's wrong.
I also said scary movie.
Kevin.
I had Dance Flick.
Scary movie is correct.
Wow.
So
Jimmy,
Joe.
I had nothing on my board until
Me
you
neither.
repeat. I was going to go nothing.
And Amaru getting that.
And
Which means going into round 2, we've got the scores are we've got James in the lead with 5 points. Amaru is second with 4 points. Jimmy with 3 points. We are definitely losing Dan. He's only got 1 point. Joe, Richie, and Kevin are all tied on 2 points.
Nice.
So we go into the tiebreaker,
My luck ran out.
which I'm going to do something a little bit different this
Oh,
time.
no.
Because,
Oh boy.
no, the different thing is normally I'd go to the leader and go box office on Rotten Tomatoes, but everyone goes Rotten Tomatoes anyway, so I decided to do a reel.
So that's fair.
I'm just going to do this before you spin it.
I also, Malcolm, just an FYI, I think I only have 4. I don't think I have.
I mean, I've got you at 5.
I think I have 3, by the way, but it doesn't matter.
I didn't have 8.
No worries. I
Yeah,
can't remember all of the questions. So
yeah. And I mean, it's still going to be Rotten Tomatoes. So Joe, Richie, and Kevin, I want to give you the closest to the Rotten Tomatoes score for Beetlejuice, and its critic score too, because that.
can we guess for fun?
I mean, if everyone else wants to guess, they can, but it's only going to affect Kevin, Joe, and Richie. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kevin.
80.
Joe.
89.
Richie.
82.
Which means the 2 people closest to the Rotten Tomatoes critic score of 84% is Kevin and Joe. Kevin and Richie.
You guys gonna say?
Tonight. I was way off.
But yeah.
Damn.
So unfortunately, we
Thanks,
do
Rob,
lose
Will.
Joe and
Really? I
Dan.
nearly put 87.
Yeah.
Thank you, Price is Right rules.
Demolition Man, let's go.
Yeah. Demolition Man.
But yeah, you can hang out backstage, but I'll just take you off screen for now. And which means we go into round 2 once I get back up there. And before I get numbers, I'm going to just say what the categories are. So, the categories for round 2, we've got Daniel Craig movies, Chris Evans movies, Jamie Lee Curtis movies, Michael Shannon movies, and Tony Collette movies. So,
Who's that
James,
one?
Tony Collette movies.
Okay.
We've also got the secret category, which someone can pick for double points. But James picked two numbers between 1 and 7.
Two numbers between 1 and 7.
Yep.
Let's go 6 and let's go 3.
Amaru, pick a number between 1 and 7.
1.
Joe, pick a number between 1 and 7.
What numbers we got? What numbers?
I should be next.
Yeah, sorry, Jimmy, pick a
All
number
right, cool.
between 1
Yeah.
7.
Richie, pick a number between 1 and 7.
Has 2 been taken?
No, it hasn't, but
2.
it has now. And Kevin, do you want 4 or 5?
I'll take 4.
Which means if it lands on 5, it will be the secret category regardless. As my app decides it wants to give me an ad.
I was wondering what that noise was.
And my wheel is spinning. It is 4.
Yes!
So Kevin, I'll repeat the options again. We've got Daniel Craig movies, we've got Chris Evans movies, Jamie Lee Curtis movies, we've got Michael Shannon movies, and we've got Tony Collette movies. You can pick one of those, or you can pick the secret category for double points.
Hmm. We're negotiating.
Yeah, and someone does actually have their TV up really loud, so if they turn it down, sorry, I should have said that at the start, but yeah. So what did you say, Kevin?
Chris Evans movies.
Chris Evans movies.
Great choice.
And I'm going to give a shout out to Christina, who helped wrote this category for me. But your first question in Chris Evans movies. Chris Evans plays a Playboy musician in what 2011 romantic comedy? If you can put your hands up a little bit, Richie.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beat. Chris Evans plays a Playboy musician in what 2011 romantic comedy?
Oh my god.
Playboy musician.
And we can steal on this?
No stealing.
Oh,
Everyone's answering.
Yep, still that one.
2, 1, pens down. Richie.
What's your number?
James.
What's your number?
Jimmy.
No, wrong year.
Amaru.
What's your number?
Kevin.
What's your number?
What's your number is correct. Richie, James, Amaru, Kevin will get that one.
And me.
And Richie.
Yeah, no, I said that.
Sorry.
The next question is, who voices April O'Neil in 2007's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Oh, man. Forgot he was in there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. James.
Eva Mendes.
Jimmy.
I said Megan Fox.
Amaru.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Kevin.
Kristen Bell.
Richie.
I didn't get anything.
Sarah Michelle Gellar is correct.
I erased that. Damn it.
Oh, I had her name in my head.
The next question is, in Knives Out, Chris Evans plays Ransom Drysdale. What is Ransom's actual first name?
Oh.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jimmy.
I don't know. Hugh.
Amaru.
Damn, I can't remember. I said David.
Kevin.
Hugh did this.
Richie.
I couldn't remember, Michael.
James.
Will?
Hugh is correct.
Because you're an ass. Yeah, you make them call him Hugh. Because you're an asshole.
The final question in Chris Evans movies. Chris Evans works with Octavia Spencer in Snowpiercer in what 2017 movie?
Oh.
And,
Repeat the question.
Thank you.
yeah, I can repeat. Chris Evans worked with Octavia Spencer in Snowpiercer in what 2017 movie? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Kevin.
I blanked.
Amaru.
I said The Help.
Richie.
Gifted?
James.
Put the gift.
I said Wonder.
Jimmy.
It's the Gifted.
Gifted is
Yeah,
correct.
gifted.
Nice. Pretty close.
Nice work.
Okay.
Which means going into round 3, James and Amaru are definitely going to be there. They've both got 6 points. Everyone else is tied on 4 points.
Oh no.
So let's go back to my tiebreak wheel.
Okay.
And it's going to be the other Rotten Tomatoes movie. So I want to give you I want you guys to give me as close as you can to the Rotten Tomatoes critic score for What We Do in the Shadows.
I'm gonna guess too, just for fun.
Yep. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Richie.
75.
Jimmy.
87.
Kevin.
85.
James, what's your guess?
75.
And Amaru?
I said 93.
Well, the closest to the Rotten Tomatoes critic score of 96% is Jimmy. So we
Good
do
job,
and Richie. But once again, you can hang out in the backstage if you want. But if you need to go anywhere, then feel free as well. So, Kevin and Richie.
Amaru, I thought I would knock you out again in sudden death.
I'm glad not, because those have not gone well for me pretty recently.
So with round 3, every time they get a question right, they gain a point. But if they get a question wrong, they lose a point.
And we all answered.
Yeah, everyone answers. It's pretty much the same all rounds. So
Just
yeah.
checking, my bad.
and it's all good. It's all fair questions. And the first question comes in the realm of a comedy. Which TV actress did Alan say that he lost his virginity to at the end of The Other Guys? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Amaru.
All right. I hope this is a joke, but not a joke. And I hope I got her name right. B. Arthur.
James.
Lawrence Henderson.
Jimmy.
That's something, Adam.
It was Heather Locklear.
Oh,
Okay.
that makes sense.
The next question comes in family horror. In Hocus Pocus, how does Max resurrect the Sanderson sisters?
Way too long.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. James.
So I put reads, and then I wrote a spell from a book.
Jimmy.
A deal with the devil.
Amaru.
No blank borders. I just said a spell.
And everyone is incorrect. Max lights at the black flame candle.
It's going super well.
Yeah. Right. The next question comes in westerns. Who plays Will Kane in High Noon? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Jimmy.
I was definitely not alive. I said John Wayne.
Amaru.
I went with guess John Wayne.
James.
Gary Cooper.
Gary Cooper is
Oh,
correct.
nice. I think you won.
I'm still
Like Amaru is still in this. The next question comes in classics. When Mr. Bumble sells Oliver in Oliver, he is bought by someone with what profession? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I can repeat that. When Mr. Bumble sells Oliver in Oliver, he is bought by someone with what profession? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Amaru.
Doctor.
James.
A banker.
Jimmy.
A reporter.
He was a undertaker.
That's very friendly. And
Hey, back to 0 points. Nice.
But yeah, with this question, what is going to happen if Amaru gets this right, James gets it wrong? Is sudden death?
But I'm supposed to be tied with Amaru since we went to sudden death together.
No, I didn't go in sudden death. I was just guessing.
Oh.
Me
Yeah.
too. Yeah, we were just guessing.
Oh.
Yeah, we were all just guessing.
Yeah. But the next question, the final question, is going to be in movie release dates. What year was Pride and Prejudice and Zombies released?
Is it the same for both US and UK?
I mean, I'm going by the US release date, so it's kind of what I do for when it comes to release dates. So I
Right.
don't know when it came out of the UK, but
Okay. I'm just wondering, yeah, because I'm pretty sure I know.
yeah.
Sorry. I could
No, that's fair. Like my standard when it comes to release dates, I use the US wide release. That way, it makes it easier around the board. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. James.
2016.
Jimmy.
2013.
Amaru.
And I said 2015.
2016 is the correct answer. Which means
Damn, James.
the winner is James with 5 points. As I bring everyone that's still hanging out backstage back in here. But yeah, so I'm going to start around the board.
Awesome.
But yeah, but Richie, how did you feel about how the match went?
Yeah, all right. I usually do pretty well with the Rotten Tomatoes things, but yeah, it was fun. For someone in the chat who said he wouldn't do very well, fuck, you killed it anyway. Yeah.
But moving along, Kevin, how did you feel about the match?
I'm bummed. Again, a name that I had in my head. Like, it's gonna be the answer. Nope, went the other way with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle one.
But moving along, Dan, how did you feel about the match?
Yeah, man, I had a couple close questions that would have got me up to 3, and I might have been able to get into the second round. And you know, you don't know what's going to happen then. Once you get into the second round, I could have got into a category I would have liked and done better. But obviously, one win today was enough for me. Sooner or later, I'm going to get that second win. I hope I get that second win this year, man. I really want to get a second win this year.
Amaru, but how did you feel about how the match went down?
Still feel pretty good. And then you said Westerns, and then you said classics, and then you said movie release dates, and then I said, you know what, Malcolm, you don't like me. But it's okay. It's all right. It was a lot of fun. I had some hope to win, so.
I mean, for the record, I like everyone. I always have the match written before I pick the people, so it's just one of those things. But Joe, I saw you scream out when you saw Daniel Craig was in the round 2 to be a part of. How did you feel?
Okay, Spooky, I did think Daniel Craig was going to come up at some point in a feature presentation or in this, and I'm really annoyed that I wasn't here for it, because I thought, Defiance, Layer Cake, Bond films, of course, plenty of films to choose from, but never mind. But at least I knew the Hocus Pocus one. Yay.
But Jimmy, you made it to round 3. How
Yeah.
did you feel?
That's not happening often. I'm feeling good, but I still finished with -1 point, so I'll go otherwise.
But
I had fun.
But James, you didn't think you were going to do well. You ended up winning the whole thing. How do you feel?
Well, pretty good. It was nice. This was not easy at all. I did much better in the first round than the next 2. You guys all knew a bunch of stuff, and this was by no means easy. So I feel very, very good. Yeah.
But with that, James, you'd have to wait at least 2 weeks before you can sign up again. Everyone else can only has to wait 1 week.
I can't.
I'm sure you'll see me next week.
But anyway, but with that being said, this week on Full Metal Random, we've got a Gallivant match between Caleb Coho, Chris Diaz, and Cameron Holzman, which should be a lot of fun. But yeah, until next time, we're not on Zoom. We're going to Zoom that effect anyway.